there, and if you want to use the restroom of this card is just next to this door. Have a nice day.
Thank you. How long will the train journey take?
So hard to pass over. Not hard, impossible. So if you might climb over here, you would never ever pass over that borderline in between. This is where the people had been killed. This is where you would find all the watchtowers, military guards. This is where everyone who tried to pass over that borderline, people had been shot. So people developed different ideas. For example, tunnels had been digged, who would start somewhere in basements in East Berlin, undergoing that borderline, coming somewhere on the western side. People would fly over in hot balloons, hiding in trunk of cars. One guy even tried to hijack an airplane. He tried to force the pilot to. So this was all painted here in 1990.
السلام عليكم. احنا الآن أمام جدار برلين، الجزء الشرقي من جدار برلين. جدار برلين تم تشييده في سنة 1961 بعد خسارة ألمانيا في الحرب العالمية الثانية، وكان الغرض منه تقسيم المدينة إلى جزء شرقي وجزء غربي. طبعا الجزء الشرقي من مدينة برلين كان تحت سيطرة الاتحاد السوفيتي، والجزء الغربي كان تحت سيطرة الحلفاء اللي هم أمريكا وبريطانيا وفرنسا. الجدار كان يقسم المدينة إلى قسمين، قسم شرقي وقسم غربي. وطبعا كانوا ما كان جدار واحد، كان جدارين ويفصل بينهم مسافة فاصلة. المسافة الفاصلة هذه يسموها نو مان زون، يعني غير مسموح لأي شخص إنه يتواجد في المكان هذا، وإلا حيعتبر متسلل ويتم إعدامه. الجدار تم هدمه سنة 1990، يعني قبل 28 سنة تقريبا. من بعدها أصبح عبارة عن زي ما انتم شايفين معرض رسومات فنية. صراحة الكاميرا تظلم اللوحات هذه، ما تبين مدى جمالها. طبعا احنا الآن في الهولوكوست ميموريال، وهو نصب تذكاري بنته الحكومة الألمانية في عام 2005 كاعتذار منها لليهود عن محرقة الهولوكوست الشهيرة اللي كانت في الحرب العالمية الثانية. ويقال حسب ما زعم اليهود أنه مات فيها حوالي 6 مليون يهودي، وباعتقاد الشخص أن هذه كلها خرابيط، لكن الله أعلم. الشواهد هذه عددها حوالي 2700 بلوك، ومساحة النصب التذكاري حوالي 19,000 متر مربع.
Yeah, so it's 5 in total. And our plan now is to connect these 5 museums underground. I don't know about you, I can only look at one, maybe 2 museums a day, enough on information, right? But in that moment, once it's all connected, the Museums Island of Berlin will become bigger than the Louvre in Paris. And that's what we're aiming for. We would like to become bigger than the Louvre. And the pink building right behind the Opera House you find the big green dome, that's a church, and then at the other side of the square, it's the library. So an opera house, a church, and a library was built by Frederick II, and this is where he wanted to show his tolerance towards art, religion, and science. But keep in mind, with the opera house, back then there was only one seat for the king, Frederick II. He would sit there, and the rest of the audience, they had to be standing up during the entire performance next to him. So this is where his tolerance came to its limits, that everyone was allowed to take a seat next to the king. Impossible back then. Don't worry, today everyone will find a seat inside, of course. In New York, so 200,000 trees, almost 300 hectare green in the middle of Berlin. And if you take a look to the right hand side here now, this is the building which was nicknamed either Pregnant Oyster, or also some people call it Jimmy Carter's smile. You can tell why, huh? So the Pregnant Oyster, that was built here in the 1960s. It used to be a convention center. It's not anymore. This is a sign for the federal president being in Germany. He might be in, but he's definitely on German ground. See,
Hello my friend, how are you?
Oh, good. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, fine. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Cold towel? Okay, thank you very much.